What's up, guys? It's Super Chase. Today I'm bringing you a deck profile. This is my updated Loronerol list. It's a dope deck, honestly. I really fuck with it. The art is dope too. I don't usually play, lyrical or like Bermuda clans, but this deck is really, really powerful. And I think if it gets any more support, I mean like any more support, that's even half decent, because Loro as a deck, as a skeleton, is just incredibly strong. And the ceiling is super high. So the potential with this card, I think over time, if it does get support, can keep getting so much better and better. We got like marginally better in the new set. We got one new grade 2 that we do run from the new set. It's a nice card. It's a good addition. Can give us some free pluses. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the deck. All right, starting with the ride line. We run just the standard Loro ride line for the grade 1. You could run anything. I just run To Deliver Song, Loronerol. I run Throbbing Search Loronerol, grade 1, Blossoming Vocal Loronerol as well, and obviously Heartfelt Song Loronerol. It's a great ride line, plays right in with the strategy. Yeah, moving on to the main deck. I run 3 more copies of Loronerol, the normal art version. I do really love this art. I actually love the SP art so much. I'd sometimes swap out the SP version. I have 4 of these for the one in my ride deck, because I do really like the original art. But if you don't know what it does, you can read there. It's very good. Sing songs, and I can sing song during the normal turn and the battle phase if the conditions are met. I keep that there. And we go straight into our grade 2. So I run 4 copies of Eknoa. Eknoa is one of the best grade 2s in the deck. Our best one we like to restand with Loro and just play because it's really good. Counterblast 1, gets 5k, ditch 1, draw 2. Great card. Also amazing art. I think this one has one of the just coolest arts too. I also run 3 Grazioso Prince Meredith. It's the new card. Check top 7, look for an order and grab it on hit. So it's pretty good ability. And yeah, run 3. It's a card we like to restand too, because you can get that double on hit, which is really, really nice. And finishing off our grade 2 line, I run 4 copies of Elmer. Elmer's great because the shield is just amazing. For a single Soul Blast, it can climb up to some pretty big numbers. So it's a really good card in every matchup. And that rounds out all the grade 2s and the grade 3 line. Moving on to the grade 1s. I run 4 copies, or 3 copies now. I think I used to run this at 4. Louisa. Louisa's an incredible card, but it only works under the van. So you always want to see it, which is why we run 3. Some people have cut it down to 2, maybe even 1. I think 3 is still great, because I need to see this card. Because when you have a Louisa's set, it's just incredible. She does so much. Counterblasting, giving 5k. It's just like really good. She becomes a 11k booster and countercharges. It's just... yeah, it basically ensures that you'll never run out of counterblast, which is really nice. I think people that have cut her down still even recognize the use in running Louisa. And then we run 4 of the PGs. Gosh, I love it. I mean, come on, guys. These SPs are... I just think they're so nice. Holy moly, they look so nice. Yeah, PGs, feel like I don't really need to explain that. Yeah, pretty standard in just about every Vanguard deck. If you guys can see, I'm also rocking the Loro sleeves as well. Anyways, into the order line, I run 4 Six Flower Fractals, I run 4 Matter Red Runways, and I run 1 Romantic Happiness. And this is a great line. If you don't know what this one is the one we search out in our ride line. We also will search out a Matter Red Runway, which is the one that gives our Vanguard a crit. Also, if you win second, it'll draw you an extra card, and then it'll draw you an extra card every turn, because when it sees a grade 3 on your opponent's side, or if your opponent is a grade 3 Vanguard, it'll draw you a card. And then Six Flower Fractal is amazing too. It can flip songs back up, and then mainly it restands. So it's our best song. It's very, very good. This is honestly like this is what I'm saying about the great skeleton in the deck, is there's just so much like this. This is a very strong core. The thing that Loro lacks is everything else. Is like the core is very, very strong. It just doesn't have like full. I mean, they have like 2 sets of like really just 1 set of like pretty basic support. All these other decks have, we have grade 4s and all this other support. With Loro, just not as much. But all the new ride lines coming out, like who knows. But yeah, this is the order lineup. This is really good with Grazioso too. Ensures that we'll usually see him off a check 7. Anyways, moving on to the trigger lineup. Kind of a unique trigger lineup here. I run 5 crits. I run 4 draw triggers. I run 2 front triggers, really good off the Loro stands. I run 4 heals and a over trigger. Lyrical over trigger, one of the dirtiest over triggers in the whole game. Could just like totally work. If you see that early game and you can just get that permanent 10k, it's usually wraps. It's pretty brutal. Anyways, guys, that just about wraps up the deck profile. I hope you guys all did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And hey, Super Chase, I am signing out. Peace.